Good morning, everyone. We started a video earlier and it was going so well, but the wind blew down the camera and the stand, so we have to start all over again.
But we don't mind.
We don't mind.
The
We started off.
tides of our garden.
Yeah, we started off by showing you the container that we're transplanting this phalaenopsis in.
This is what it came in.
That's what it was in.
When we bought it at the store, at the nursery.
And we're going to transplant it into this with this orchid mix.
Yeah, it's better to put it up once it's finished flowering. You want to take it out of the existing pot that it came in, because the roots are bound up, and this way you can repot it, and the plant, it is proven that the plant will take off and start growing again in the new medium. The roots will grab onto the medium, and before you know it, there will be another spike or two coming out of this plant. Again, this is a phalaenopsis. And this other plant that we have right here is a dendrobium. We had started that one a couple years ago, but it has gotten so big that it's now, the weight is pulling it out of the pot. The roots are right up on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the plant out. We're going to empty out some of the medium, and we're going to put the plant back in the pot, but we're going to make sure that the plant is deeper in the pot than closer to the top. Oh, look, a stone.
As you can see,
yeah,
it's actually sending out new branches, green, healthy branches. So we have to secure those. So that's what we'll be doing next.
Yeah.
And
also, one of the things that you might want to consider doing when you're repotting like this, instead of putting the plant, putting the medium, the mix dry, you can put it in water and soak it, and then put it in around the roots of the pot. What we're going to do once we're finished this one, we're going to soak it in water. The entire basket, we're going to soak it in water. Then of course we have these hangers. It's designed specifically for the basket, and what we're going to do is, comes with four strands. I should have taken this out.
there's some there.
As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you want to do is to make sure that all of them are even. You bend the wire at the bottom 1 inch, just like that, 1 inch. That way, when you start putting them on the basket, the length is equal on every one. Then you go like this, and you put it in one. Then you might want to go across to the other side, the opposite side of that basket, put it in. Then you go to this side and you put it in, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, and put the last one in. Make sure that it's nice and snug. And then what you can do is you take the stick, and you take the, because sometimes the spike on the orchid is still green. So you don't want to cut it off. You want to leave it, because as long as it's green all the way from the plant all the way up to the top, you leave it there, and eventually what's going to happen, it's going to start sending out flowers from that existing spike. Go like that, and you put it like that. And here you have a nice orchid,
Beautiful.
ready to start giving you beautiful flowers again. And remember, like I said, you can always soak the medium, the bark that is, you can soak it in the water before you put it around the roots.
And also you can dip the whole thing
Yeah,
in
and
water.
we're gonna dip the entire basket in a pot with water and let it soak, and then everything should be fine.
Can we fertilize it put fertilizer in the water?
No, I would
Oh.
not fertilize the plant once, since we've just transplanted it.
Okay.
Let it stay maybe a month or so. Watch how it's going before you start introducing any fertilizer.
And should we have transplanted it like it's got one flowers, or
Oh,
it doesn't
yes.
matter?
Oh yes, it's still you know, it's still doing well. So I wouldn't hesitate
Or worry about it
or
too
worry
much?
about it. Also remember, make sure that the leaves are in good shape. Make sure that the leaves are not touching any of the sharp edges,
Or the
because
wire?
part of the beauty of the orchid is the leaf, and the leaf doesn't get come back. A new leaf will start, but if you have a leaf that is damaged, it's going to stay damaged until that leaf falls off. And sometimes,
Or the leaf should not touch the wire.
yeah, these wires can be dangerous also.
Yeah.
But this is what it is. This is a phalaenopsis from the changing tides of our garden.
I just want to mention my grandson in England, Harley Keller. He watches Grandma and Grandpa in the garden. So
And-
thank you very much, all our grandchildren
Our
that,
grandchildren
that
in
watches
Miami,
this. Yes, absolutely.
Ethan
and Ashton, and all our grandchildren, and all of our channel family. We
They-
thank you so much for your likes,
for
and,
your share.
and for your share,
And
and
your
for your
comments.
comments. But we'd love some more comments.
Yes, and what we always say, the changing tides of our garden, whatever we do,
Anything we do,
God have to be in
God
it.
must be in
So
it.
we're going to start this one next. But this is for another video.
I think you should do it now, Papi.
You want me to do it now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go hang this part right here.
It's in the sun. We don't want it in the sun. But that's just catching. You need to set it better.
Better?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's going to touch.
It's temporary. Okay, there you go.
It's good like that?
Yes.
You can go around and watch your step.
There we have it.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to the big boy. You can always reuse some of this
Yes.
medium. If it is
Top
in-
up others, yeah.
If it is in good condition, you can use it to top off other pots. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to bring it over here. And we're going to have to remove that wire because the plant is so big. We're going to take this out. See, the weight of the plant is pulling the root out of the pot. I'm not going to take off all of this.
It's very windy, so we have to take this off. here.
And you can hear our chime in the background.
Yeah.
See, what happens is after a while, the roots become so bound up that the plant doesn't
It
strive.
looks very healthy though,
Yeah,
the roots.
and also what happens is it will cause the root to start rotting. So you want to loosen it up and you want to take out as much of that old stuff out of the roots as possible. We're going to take, I wish we had another pot, honey. Give me that basin. Can you give me that? Thank you. That's how it goes in the garden. Take out some of this. There you go. See? You want to keep the root off the bottom of the pot, but you want to keep some of the medium in there.
There's a little bit, small amount of medium in the bottom.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Then you can fit the plant back in the pot.
Deeper.
Deeper. I got it. You gotta tuck all of this medium back in between the roots with your fingers. Oh no. A small piece snapped off. Very important that you try to keep this as stable as possible, and the best way to do that is by stuffing the medium in between the roots.
Keep it firm.
Keep it as firm and as stable as possible. Now remember I said you can reuse some of the medium that came out of the pot as long as it's clean. Stuffing it in. Don't be shy. It needs support. See, the weight of this is still trying to pull it.
You're gonna have to stake that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a spike in the pot. Dendrobium.
Beautiful and healthy, puppy.
Yeah.
Very healthy.
We have had it for years, and we have repotted it more than once. The last time we potted it, we didn't put it deep enough. We have to get one of those stakes, like one of the bamboo stakes.
You'll look for one of those after.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, it's more stable now. and it's more vertical. Before it was leaning. That's not good. And don't be shy. I know this medium costs money, but your plant is a lot more valuable. It's a good investment. Always have a bag or two of this medium and a couple of extra pots, so you can always repot. Or you can top up an existing plant. Now that's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice and firm. And we're gonna just reset these wires. Remember, try not to let the wires rub on the plants too much.
Not at all.
Because you bruise the plants that way. Okay. This is a hole right here. This is one of our homemade pots, but it works just as good.
It's a plastic pot that we put holes in it.
And
attach
remember,
the
any
wires.
pot that you put your orchids in, there must be holes in the pot. You can't
in
have
the bottom so that the water will
you can't
run
have
through.
water. You can't have an orchid sitting in water. That's the worst thing you could do. Yep.
There you go.
A repotted dendrobium from the changing tides of our garden. My, it's a windy day out.
The changing tides of our garden. We thank you so much for being with us. Please like, subscribe,
And share.
our videos. Also, please leave comments. And we love advice too. All right, bless you. Thank you. Bye.